Hello and welcome. My name's Kathy A. And when I am old, I will wear purple eyeshadow. Today I'm going to give you the top 10 reasons why I love growing older. That does not roll off the tongue easily, actually. Anyway, and also in a hat. You know, we're supposed to wear hats, so. Okay, well, one of the things that I really like about getting older is that my clothes are comfortable and I don't have to worry about the newest trends or the highest fashion. And I know that I can trek through both levels of the mall in these puppies. Uglier than dirt, but you know what? I know I'm going to make it through and my feet aren't going to swell up and get blisters and plantar warts and what do they call those? Viscous perconicus or whatever they are. Ugly shoes. Yes indeedy, I tell you. Around the house I got these ugly sandals with the little imprints on them, and I've got these for the outdoors. I don't miss those spiked heels at all, you know, just to go out shopping or something. On a date, one thing or another, but shopping, The second thing that I find really fun about being older is I like singing along with all the 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s music. I know the lyrics to obscure songs from Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and Aerosmith and the Doobie Brothers. And I will just mesmerize the young people in the room when I know the lyrics to songs like I've Been to Paradise, but I've Never Been to Me. Remember that song? I've been undressed by kings, and I've seen some things that a woman ain't supposed to see. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Yes, that was a great hit, and I had that record. Anyway, music is great. And speaking of, this is an energy dome. This is the Devo energy dome. We used to call them the flower pot hats, but they're actually energy domes. They are based on the principles of the pyramids, which are energy drawing shapes. And their theory was that we could mutate rather than stagnate if we thought about things a little deeper than the topical Walmart person kind of thinking. And Devo were ahead of their time, and they were one of my favorite musical bands of the 80s. And I still cherish and love my energy dome. I don't know why I thought that was important to bring it in, but I did. I return things fearlessly as an older person, and I never did before. When I was young, it could break in my hand. I could drop it walking outside the store. I could slip in the store and drop it. I would not bring it back. I didn't want anybody mad at me. I wanted people to be my friend. I wanted to be cool, and I didn't think it was real cool to return stuff, so I never did. But now I return everything. I return a lip balm if I don't like it. I return everything. And I think that that's something older people are fearless about, and I think it's a great thing, and I'm so glad I do it. It's saved me a lot of money, and it's made actually this show very possible, because I could not afford to buy makeup every single week and review it the way I do if I had to keep it and then buy new stuff. So, returning things. When I turned 55, Dunkin' Donuts started giving me a discount, and I think that is fabulous. I get 10% off of my veggie wake-up wrap made with white cheddar and my medium hot coffee with 1 cream and 3 Splenda, and I just toss that back to them as part of their tip, and I'm really pleased with that. Also Savers, Value Village is Savers. It's kind of a thrift store. They have on Tuesdays, as well as Salvation Army, they have Senior Savers Day, and if you're over 55, you are a senior in the eyes of Savers. So instead of spending $10 on that Coldwater Creek pair of jeans, you're going to spend $8 on it, and I think that's terrific. I love senior discounts. What's even best or better about senior discounts is when you ask for it and they look at you and they honestly don't think you're old enough. And that makes my day. Of course, it doesn't happen a lot, but it makes my day, you know. They figure you're asking for it, you must be, right? But I've had like some guys, and I think because they're bucking for that tip, say, oh, you can't possibly be 55. Yeah. And it's because of the makeup, I think. Okay. Oh, Canada, thank you for wonderful beer. Speaking of which, I make great choices with groceries and beer and all kinds of things because I've tried everything. I've tried all the candy flavors, I've tried all the brands of things, I've tried all the ice cream flavors. I know what I like, and I love the fact that I save a lot of money because I know that certain brands suck and other brands are really good. So I'm going to get those SpaghettiOs with the calcium, I'm going to get that Campbell's tomato soup, I'm going to get the Barilla pasta, I'm going to get, you know, there's certain things that you're just going to get that you know works, and you know the areas where you can save money and the areas where you can't. So I think making really smart shopping choices is something older people can do easier because we've tried everything and we've been screwed in the past. I know how to bake. I love baking from scratch, and my mom gave me recipes. They're full of gluten and sugar and carbs and butter and fats and all that stuff, white flour and eggs and nuts and everything else, and my food tastes great. And when I bring my homemade cookies or cakes or anything in, everybody goes nuts because they know I've made it from scratch, and they love it because it's not like anything you can get with a box mix or store-bought, as my mother used to say. I like it when I walk into a public place or walk at the beach and there's kids sitting on the bench or sitting on the stone wall or sitting near the entrance, and they size everybody up when they come in. When I come in, I'm invisible. They don't see me. They don't see me, they don't comment, and they don't give me snarky remarks or cat calls or anything. I love that. I love being anonymous. I think being anonymous is kind of a strength in many ways because it gives you the privacy, and if you want attention you can ask for it, but you don't get unwanted attention, and I love that. I don't have to worry about these things anymore. Woo! Unless I laugh too hard. So, the very best thing about being older is being part of the YouTube community of older beauty bloggers. I think that it's a very unique and very close-knit community, and I think we're very supportive of each other. I don't think we're competitive. I think we're more like sisters. And I learn from you guys all the time, and I know you learn some stuff from me, but I think that it's just a phenomenon almost. I really love being part of this, and I love being part of YouTube. So I don't think I would have the same feeling as a younger person, because as a younger person I was too busy living. I was out doing stuff, I was dating, I was dancing, I was traveling, I was doing all kinds of things. Makeup really wasn't on my mind when I was younger. I can't even imagine these young girls spending 3/4 of their lives just talking and thinking and being part of the makeup industry. It seems really sad in a way, because you and I, as older people, have lived our lives. We went to the disco. We listened to the radio all the time. We did stuff that younger people nowadays don't do. They don't have the patience, they don't have the interest span, and it seems a little superficial, I don't know. But I like the stories that I have. I like the fact that I have all this history. I did stuff in the 60s, I did stuff in the 70s. I remember events that occurred in the 80s. I remember the music, the fashion, the people, the attitude, the fads. I had a pet rock. I think the history is so cool to have and to look back on. And I think that memories are really precious things. You know, not everybody is granted the honor of getting older. And so I think that that's something we should all appreciate, because some people don't make it. And what is it somebody said? Every day you're above ground is a good day. So cheers to that. So everybody, I hope if you haven't done this tag yet that you will indulge in it, because I thought it was great, and I think it's a very positive thing. There's of course some negative things about getting older, but I think if we focus on the positive, we're going to get through this together. So everybody have a great weekend, have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles. And thanks, Canada, for the beer.